Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. How are you all? Hope you all are doing well. The topic which we are going to learn today is odd and even numbers. Even versus odd numbers. Do you know what is the difference between the even numbers and the odd numbers? Let me tell you right now. Even numbers are the numbers which are easily divisible by 2, and the odd numbers are the numbers which cannot be divided by 2. The even numbers can be paired into a group or set, but the odd numbers will always have one extra when grouped into pairs or sets. In the pictures you can also see that the even numbers are always paired in the set. But when we come to the odd numbers, you can see that they cannot be paired into the sets. There is always one extra number, which means that this number is odd. So 1 is also the odd number. In the next few slides, you are going to learn that which numbers are even numbers and which are odd. Now the most important question is how to find out if the number is odd or even. It's very easy. Let me tell you how. For even number, the trick is that you have to see the last digit of that number, okay? So the digit which is also the ones or unit of the number, it should be either 2 or the number which can be divided by 2. If that's so, it means that the number or the digit is even. But if the digit is not divisible by 2, it is an odd number. The examples of even numbers are 0, 2, 4, 6 and 8. And the numbers which are odd are 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9. So all the numbers ending with either 0, 2, 4, 6 and 8 are going to be even numbers, and the numbers ending with 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9 are going to be odd numbers. To make things much easier for you, let me share an example with you. The digit in the ones place will always determine if the number is even or odd. If you are given a 4-digit number or a 3-digit number or a 2-digit number, it doesn't matter. You only have to see the last number of the digit, which is also called as ones or the unit. So if the last number is even number, the whole digit, for example 1376, is going to be even. But if the last number was not 6, but if it was 5, then the whole number 1375 would have become an odd number. Let's solve this question together. Which set of the numbers contain only odd numbers? The first option is 16, 23 and 35. Okay, if we first look at the first number, which is 16, you can see that the ones or the unit means the last number of the digit 16 is 6, and 6 is divisible by 2, which means that 16 is an even number. Moving on to the second number, which is 23. So 23 ends with 3, which is an odd number, which makes 23 an odd number. Moving on towards 35. 35 also ends with 5, which is an odd number, which makes 35 an odd number. So the first set does not contain only odd numbers, as we have 16 over here. So the first is not the set we are going to select. Then the second option includes 26, 29 and 30. 26 ends with 6, which is an even number, so 26 is even. 29 ends with 9, and 9 is an even number, odd number, because it does not divide by 2. And the last 30. 30 ends with 0, and 0 is always an even number. So there are 2 even numbers in this set. That's why we are not going to select this option. Moving on to option number 3, 30, 31 and 32. In this option, the first number 30 ends with 0, which is also an even number, making 30 the even number. Then 31. 31 ends with 1, which is also an odd number. So 31 is an odd number. Then 32. 32 ends with 2, and 2 itself is an even number. So there are 2 even numbers in this option, and again we are not going to select it. Moving on towards the last option, which is 31, 37 and 39. 31 ends with 1, 37 ends with 7, and 39 ends with 9. 1, 7 and 9, they all are odd numbers, which means that 31, 37 and 39 are odd numbers. So the option which we are going to select is the fourth one. Now I would like you to pause this video and solve the question given on the upcoming slide. Solve the following questions. These questions are given on page number 8 of your book, question number 3. The question says to circle the even numbers first. 26, 57, 89, 32, 127, 0, 28, 93, 127 and 19. You have to circle the even numbers. And in the second part, you have to circle all the odd numbers from the numbers given below. Now pause the video again to solve the question given on the next slide. Are the given numbers even or odd? You can see the numbers mentioned, and in the boxes you have to write whether this digit is even or odd. Remember that you have to see the last number first and then determine whether it's an even number or an odd number. I hope you all clearly understood the concept of odd and even numbers. Now I would like to end this presentation, and please complete the questions which were given in this lecture. Jazakallah. Allah Hafiz.